Hi everyone. I am here at home. I'm doing both videos today. I did one of them that I'll show you in your week. I'm wearing my snow day outfit that I wear every snow day, which seems to be a lot lately. But I wanted to flip through the week with you so that you would know exactly what's going on. So if you go into the week 4 assignments, you will see that I have updated all the due dates through the rest of the semester. If there are some individual errors, that I'll find those before I open the weeks up on Fridays, but they all should be set to go through the end of the semester. If there's any questions that you have or problems that you still have, I apologize. I think it's a little bit of a curve this semester, but I'm trying to fix it up. So try to respond to your emails as quick as possible. I'm going to get grading your weeks 2 and 3 assignments today. So the chapters are chapters 5 and 6. We're talking about infectious diseases. There's another reading assessment, which is basically a quiz, but it's open book, so it shouldn't be too bad. And then there's a communicable diseases post similar to the chronic diseases. I did put a link. Thank you, Vincent. So you can name your topic so it'll be a little bit easier so you can see what topics everyone else is taking. Also, then there's a second discussion board on germs. So, and then the last one is that you're going to be looking at the medical scenarios, and in that, I'm going to open this quick for you. You're going to use that as a Word document. I don't think I have this big enough. But what you're going to do is look at the medical scenario and decide on each one if they can have, so you might have to cut and paste this or print this as a Word or copy this into a Word document, and then decide if the medication was dispensed correctly, and if it's incorrect, write down the correct procedure based on some of the reading that you're going to do in the discussion board this week. I'm going to get out of this so that we go back into the right format. And then in the last one, there is a universal precautions assessment. And there is a universal precautions handout that I will show you in the week. So there's quite a bit of work this week. There's not a lot of work next week because next week we're going to be going over SBS. In my other video, it talks a little bit about the week, even though you do have certification, even if you have earned certification or if you came to the certification last Friday, there's still assignments that you need to do with SPS, but there isn't as many. So in this week, there's 2 slideshows. This slideshow is one that comes from the reading. So it's going to be supported by the book, and it talks about the triangle of what you need to have a communicable disease, the pieces of the things that need to be present. Go through that. It's got most of the languages in there. It's supported by the book, so that one should be self-explanatory. There's also some documents, and you don't have to look at all of them. It's kind of a little bit too much information, but at the same time, if you're interested in them, feel free to please take a look at them. A lot of regulations kinds of things. This is from licensing. And then down here, you've got the communicable disease chart. So I suggest taking a look at this, especially after you choose your disease that you're going to report on. And this one has the disease, the incubation periods, modes of transmission, signs and symptoms, and control processes. And it also lets you know if you need to report them to the health department. This is another one. This is a whole packet. You can look up your communicable disease. It's also something that you might want to just have in your own possession to print out when you have a classroom. What you need to do to be able to authorize, administer medication. So there's a process that you have to go through in order to be able to give a child medication in a child care center. And it's a very regulated process. So make sure that you know what you need to do and how to record it. There's a poster that you can hang in your classroom about covering your cough, a couple documents on when to know if it's a cold or if it's a flu, cold or allergies. Some people sneeze all the time and it's not actually cold, it's allergies. Hand washing procedure. So there is a procedure that you need to follow that is considered regulation hand washing. It's important to know that. And then there's a poster that if you want to print it off, of course you don't need to. Universal precautions are a really important thing to understand. Basically, universal precautions mean that we treat everything like it is the worst case scenario. So if there's blood, you treat it like the blood has some sort of communicable disease in it that you need to treat with gloves. So the idea of universal precautions is keeping you safe, as well as the other children in your classroom. So read about that. And then there's how to, sorry, that's my dog, how to safely remove gloves. So after you change a diaper, there's a process on how to remove the gloves. And then also how to log if you have to give if you have to give a medication, how to record it appropriately. And then also a video on how germs carry, when you sneeze. What we do in class is we have the students sprinkle some glitter in their hand, spray some water and then sprinkle glitter, and then they sneeze, and you can see how far the glitter travels, and then we have them shake hands with the person next to them and pass it along to see how far the germs go, as just a kind of a visual of how quickly germs spread and how easily germs spread. So that is this week. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me. I know that you probably can see this week 4 right down here, but that's actually just a repeat of what's up here from a past year. So ignore that. Again, everything's due on Mondays at midnight, so you have until next Monday to get this finished. Let me know if you have any problems, anything comes up. You can contact me the normal way. My phone number, 258-2377, or my email. Have a fantastic week, and everybody stay safe. Oh, also wanted to tell you one more thing. Sorry. And my phone's ringing, and there's like 10 things going on. Also, in this PowerPoint right here, there's a slideshow of pictures. This is the narration, so I narrate the PowerPoint, and then I also talk a little bit about shaken baby syndrome, just about the certification that you need to get. And then within this slideshow, there's it talks about whooping cough, and this is the video that goes with it. And then there's a funny video called Head Lice, Dead Lice, and that's it. There is a second one. It's part 1. It's the part that talks about what lice is. It's a little ridiculous, but it's funny and it's informative. There's a second part of it that talks about getting rid of it, and all you'd have to do is Google Head Lice, Dead Lice on YouTube. So good luck, everyone. Let me know if you need any help, and I'll talk to you soon. Thanks. Have a great day.